2 games, no goals. This so far is definitely not good enough. It's time to bounce back. What's up guys, Joe here. Welcome back to my channel, and today we are back with FC Nordsjaelland and the Right to Dream here on FM21. And of course, we had a pretty horrendous start to our season, I think it's fair to say. 2 losses in our first 2 games, including a couple tough games to be fair, but I think we lost 5-0 on aggregate across the 2 games. We needed to improve very quickly. However, we wouldn't be able to do that with the help of Jonathan Amon, a talented American already capped at senior level, but he has picked up a few injuries and a twisted ankle still keeping him out. And I cannot lie to you guys, I was worried after that first episode. And coming into this game, away at SanDisk, I was even more nervous because if we started with 3 losses, that would be horrendous. But Diomande got our first goal. Terrible goalkeeping there. We take it, our first goal as Nordsjaelland manager. Then a beautiful goal by Victor Jensen. Great run, even better finish to make it 2-0. The man on loan from Ajax right there. And then a little later, we put the icing on top of the cake really when Svensson, a beautiful delivery, and Jensen got his second of the game. 3-0, our first win. Following that then, we were at home to Vile, who I think are predicted to finish bottom of the league. But nonetheless, they did take the lead early on. Luis Enrique, just a smash and grab really. Centre back, we can't be conceding goals like that really. Terrible defending by us. But Christensen into Kamaldeen, our really elite player in this team. I really feel Kamaldeen is our star man. He got his first goal of the season right there. He's carrying it forward here as well. Now into the second half. I thought Diomande played it too late, but Tanga's pace enables him to get on the end of it to make it 2-1. And now we're feeling a little more comfortable, especially when Kamaldeen Sulemana tricks his way past one man. Great balance and agility right there. Diomande heads it in, and Kamaldeen really, this was his first great game for the team. Diomande did well again here. Francis as well later on gets it in. A strange goal, I think it's fair to say, when Atanga headed it in. And Vile, they'd grab one later on, but to be honest, we didn't care at all. 4-2, 2 wins in a row, and suddenly we're feeling a lot better about ourselves. The final game off camera then, and to me, this really was the coming out party of Kamaldeen Sulemana, first getting an assist to Victor Jensen, who slotted away early on in the first half. AGF grabbed one back, and this team, I think, are predicted to finish in the top half of the table. Might be 3rd place even. So this was a difficult game, and at home you can see Svensson into Kamaldeen. Great run, even better finish. He grabs his second goal of the season, 2-2 as well. Later on as well, Abu Francis nicks it in midfield over to Kamaldeen from Jensen. Beautiful finish by Kamaldeen Sulemana. 3-1, and suddenly we have 3 wins in a row after losing our first 2 games. There you go then guys, we turn this around off camera really. 5-0 we lost in our first 2 games. No goals scored, 5 conceded, and then over our previous 3, 10 goals scored and 3 conceded. That is some turnarounds, and I was, like I said, pretty nervous that something was terribly wrong about this tactic, but the last few games have really put that to bed. All of that means that we climb the table to 5th place after being 11th after the last previous episodes. So we're right back where we should be in the league after a really horrendous start. Today's 2 matches then, we take on Brondby IF and then Randers FC. Brondby, meant to be one of the better teams in the league, but they're having a poor start, currently 9th in the table. So let's see how we go. Away from home, not going to be easy. So this is the squad we're going to go with away to Brondby, and I've made a few little tactical tweaks, but for the most part, I think this is really starting to come together as a system, hoping that Kamaldeen can continue his form today. Diomande as well has been great for us so far. Also Victor Jensen, a real shame he's not on our books and only on loan from Ajax. We also bring back in Tykosen today. Mads Tykosen, the man who of course got sent off against Midtjylland. Viladsen, who has been playing there, hasn't been great in the last few games. Mads, just keep yourself on the pitch, please. So Brondby line up with 5 at the back, and I don't really recognise any of their players. I've recognised a few from most of the team so far. I think this is the first time or the second time we've come up against 5 at the back, so interested to see how this works for us today. So we start with an early move. Mads Tykosen with it on the right. Diomande, a great dribbler of the ball inside to Kuford. Good idea, not quite come off there. 8 minutes into the game, Atanga picks it up on the counter attack a little if he can move the ball quickly. Abi Francis, what a ball that is. Diamonde on the attack, can he get a ball in? The pass was just overhit by Abi Francis. Great idea though. And that central midfielder on attack, Diamonde, who is acting in that role, runs like that is exactly what we want to see from him. As he has a great chance with his head. Can't quite put it in though. But now Riveros on the counter for Brondby. They've marched up the pitch right now. Brondby into Headland. Terrible effort. Back to Riveros. My oh my. Vindal did very well to hold that. He should have done a lot better there. But now Kamaldeen Sulemana out to Svensson. Decent ball in. Terrible header clear by Young. Now Tychosen. Jensen. Tychosen has so much space. Now back into Jensen. It's a pretty tame effort. Pretty action-packed start to this game. Lots of highlights early on. Now Diamonde. Tychosen has so much space on this right-hand side. Instead, Francis. What a defence-splitting pass that was. Is it offside? I'm not sure. What a pass and great run. Let's see. It's disallowed for offsides. What a shame. Let's see how close that was right there, because Abi Francis in that Mazzala role has really impressed me. Oh, great Isaiah. So unlucky there for the boys. Things have settled down just a little then. We have had most of the play though. Most of the chances have gone our way. Diamonde needs to distribute well into Atanga. Great header by Kamaldeen. Back to Abi Francis. What can he create right here? Great ball into Diamonde. Pretty good strike, but tipped over the bar. But now we press them high up, but they do evade the press quite well right there. Vegan now for Brondby. We should win that pretty easily, and we do. Kamaldeen not really been in the game just yet, but Hansen now at the back. Can he distribute? Diamonde, Atanga running in behind. You can see that run. He is so quick. Atanga in behind the defence. It's blocked this time. Jensen, Diamonde over the bar. Jensen steals the ball now. We've had all of this first half. We really have a way at Brondby. Kamaldeen now on the left-hand side. Into the side netting. Our XG, I think, is over 1 already. 1.1 to their 0.19. Well, I think the XG match story does tell the story, to be fair. We have had all of the play over 1 XG. We would be good value for a lead right now. And Brondby have gone missing. Just a shame we haven't grabbed that goal. So we send the boys out again. Brondby actually do make a change. To be fair to them, they can see they're getting dominated right now. I haven't made any changes. Very happy with how things have gone. Only not happy with the scoreline. So Tychosen literally just throws it away right here. Great stuff. Great stuff after bringing you back into the team, my man. Anyway, Vegan, that right back position does seem to be a little bit of an issue for us right now. With both our players, they're really not playing to their full abilities, but Tychosen does well there, to be fair. So we play it around at the back. We seem to be pretty comfortable on the ball, to be fair. Much more comfortable than I expected. Svensson now. Kamaldeen, what can he do? Here we are. Kamaldeen skips past one. Can he beat another? No, he can't, but Atanga in behind a little. Kamaldeen picks up the rebound. Oh, I was gone. I thought it was in. Good save. I am going to now make a few tweaks. We'll push the line of engagement up to much higher. I'm actually going to go a little wider as well, just to try and create some extra space. Also, focus play through the middle. Let's see how this goes. Abi Francis presses well, does get the ball back, and can he pick it up? No, he can't, but Brondby smash it clear, and we just have so much time to pick our pass as soon as we win it back. Tychosen gives it away. He will pick this up though. What can Maz do here? Just being marked right now. Hansen now playing it around at the back. Jensen, great ball by our ball player. What a first time pass that is by Jensen. Again though, Atanga just cannot finish today. We just cannot put any of these great chances away. Anything from the corner. Kufod picks it up. Not really. Back to Maz Tychosen. Out to Jensen. So much space now. We've gone a little wider. Jensen gets in. It's blocked. 66 minutes in. I have been so happy with this performance. It's all been there. We just haven't scored. Oh my, the ref's going to review this. Didn't look like a foul to me. Let's see. No pen again, as I expected, to be fair. So we're approaching the end of this game now. And honestly, if they nab a goal right here, I'm going to be so gutted. We have been all over them this game. Christensen, who has come on now for Diamonde in the middle. He's our deep line playmaker. I've pushed up Kufod as well a little. He's pretty good off the ball stat. Should really help him there. Christensen up to Atanga. Can't find him. He's pretty isolated. But now Abi Francis picks it up. He has been great for us today, carrying it forward. Victor Jensen now on the right wing. I mean, it's ambitious. So we have put on Rothman up front. Just another option. He's not as quick as Atanga. He's quite good though. Through the middle. Can he finish? Oh, that was his moment. Oh my word, that was his moment. Kufod puts in the ball. Can we snatch a late winner? Christensen can't get on the end of it. He will get back to the ball right here though. On the left-hand side, can't get dispossessed, cannot get dispossessed right there because now Brondby on the counter-attack. Christensen recovers quite well though. Up to their striker. He's a big man. Good block. Honestly, if they win this game, I'm going to be gutted. The time is ticking away right here and I'm gutted. I really am. 93rd minute. Unless something comes of this, which I doubt it will, we're going to end 0-0 away to Brondby. On paper, it's a fine result. But when you see the XG story, 1.92 to 0.47. I'm afraid to say there's definitely something funny going on here. 3 games on camera and no goals just yet. Oh, what is going on? What is going on? But you have to say today we were definitely unlucky not to get 3 points. Ahead of the Randers game then, Rothman has come in and played the game for our reserve team. He's just bagged 5 goals in one game in a 6-0 win, I think. Unreal. He's starting the next game for sure. Quick update here as well. Kamaldeen Sulemana, player of the month in the league after 3 goals and 2 assists in 3 games. Here we go then, second game of the episodes. And like I said, Rothman is going to come in. I've got high hopes for this man, still just 20 years old, and he's pretty well-rounded to be fair. Bit of a complete forward. I've also brought in Eric Oteng for his debut. This man actually was on the Becoming a Pro or First Steps of Becoming a Pro series on Unisports. I'll leave a link in the comments, guys. I 100%, 110% recommend you go and watch it. Unbelievable videos. Really, really great stuff. So I'll leave a link below. Eric Oteng makes his Nordsjaelland debut today. Evening game here then today, 4-4-2. I think we may be a little more comfortable going up against this formation. They seem to be on good form as well. I noticed 3 wins in the last 5. So Oteng with his first touches right here in a Nordsjaelland jersey. Good ball as well up to Rothman. Holds it up well. Oteng slides in, but they win the ball back right there. Early chance for us on the right hand side. Tykosen into Victor Jensen, who has been, like I said, key for us so far this season. Undroppable really. Right now, Kian Hansen picks up. Not the best ball over the top though, into no man's land a little. Again though, our high press really allows us to win the ball straight back. Kamaldeen Sulemana on the left hand side. Oteng, lovely little 1-2 there. Kamaldeen skips past one, puts the ball across. It would have been on a plate. Very, very close. So Jakob Christensen in that playmaker role again today, coming in for Kufod. What can he do? We need good distribution by him throughout the game here. Rothman in behind. I'm sure he'd have put that away in the B team game. Rothman wins it back though, high up the pitch. He finds Abu Francis. Great run there by Abu Francis. What a goal. Great composure, great touch, and a lovely little finish. Abu Francis is really doing work in that Mazzala role. You can see, terrible throw-in right there. Rothman picks it up, and that is a wonderful pass. Really is. Look at that touch, acceleration, and he slots it home. Abu Francis is on fire right now. Our XG, by the way, over 1 already in the first 10 minutes without a penalty, though. Here we are, Randers, their first real chance. I don't think they've had a shot just yet. And Echo picks it up on the edge of the box. Kamaldeen does very well. Vindal clears the ball right here. And Rothman actually picks it up, controls nicely. Victor Jensen, can he feed him? Christensen in some space. Diamonde as well. Maybe find Jensen into Rothman instead. Pretty tame effort, but great build-up again by us. Really happy with how we're playing right now. Randers have the ball in their half. Big clearance, we miss it. Kian Hansen sweeps up though very, very well. Important play right there by Kian Hansen, our captain at the back. They're playing it around at the back quite nicely, to be fair. Our Randers, can they make anything of this though? Vito, long ball, Hansen intercepts again. He has been brilliant so far today. In behind to Rothman, he slots it in. Joachim Rothman with his first goal of the season, and now I'm very happy I brought him in today for Isaac Atanga. It was a lovely bit of play. Hansen intercepts, and we're already so high up the pitch, and that man again, guess who? Abu Francis into Rothman, and it's a cool finish. 2-0, we're looking good. So you can see, when Randers have the ball at the back, we have so many players pressed up very high, looking to pressure him if he makes any attempts to play it short to the back. And now Abu Francis, such great composure. I cannot get over how well Abu Francis is playing right now. Eric Oteng to the back post. Victor Jensen was a difficult chance. Not quite. Yes, guys, this is exactly what we are looking for. Finally, our great play is coming to fruition. They haven't had a shot on target. 1 shot in total. We're dominating right now away from home. Randers with a corner opportunity then. It's Vito to put it in for them. Oh, he should have scored. What a sitter that was. 78th minute then. We're still 2-0 up here. We need to just stay solid for the rest of this game. Christensen, I think that was, nicks the ball. Maybe Kufod, who's come on. Rothman with great player Tanga, who's just come on as well. For Kamaldeen on the left-hand side. He cannot finish again, though. Good effort, but that would have put the game to bed. Abby Francis over the resulting corner then. Headed clear pretty easily. Abby Francis picks it up, though. Can he create anything here? Puts it in. Can't quite get on the end of it, but Namini, who's just come on as well. He's been training really well, has Namini. Happy with him. He picks it up and getting some game time today. And you can see they can't get hold of the ball here. Randers have the ball on the left-hand side. Only a few minutes left, really. If we can just keep them out a few minutes longer, Vindal saves that pretty comfortably. We should be looking good for the 3 points. Still a few minutes left then. Atang puts it in. Kufod picks it up. They've gone very attacking. Francis into Atanga. There's so much space for us now. We can't quite capitalise on that occasion. Atang throws it in. You can look how much space Christensen has. They have no one between their box and the halfway line right here. But if they do win that header, they are going to be in behind. I think we should be fine though. 1 minute left again. We're looking pretty solid. Francis Christensen always in so much space. Namini now on the right hand side. Can he deliver? He can. Kufod. It could have been a lot more today. Kufod, a terrible free kick, but it doesn't matter at all. We're going to win 2-0 away from home. Finally, we break the curse at the 4th attempt to win a live com, and we are good value for that. An XG of 2.92 today. That was a great game. They had 0.37. What a performance away from home. And so guys, after a shocking start, we've gone 5 games and picked up 13 points. We can only be delighted with that for sure. Almost caught Midtjylland as well. And by the way, Aalborg, remember the team we lost to 3-0 in that first episode. They've won every single game. Yeah, so that wasn't quite as bad as it perhaps looked. And I must say, that game and goal for Rothman, he looked dangerous throughout. Really has put into question who I should be playing out of Atanga and Rothman. Of course, Atanga is the slightly more senior. I mean, they're the same age, literally just to a few weeks apart. But Atanga, so much quicker and a better dribbler, better mentally as well. If we go to the overview, you can see Atanga a lot better, but perhaps Rothman better in the air, slightly more physical and stronger. I mean, Atanga suits the way we play it slightly more, I think. But right now, Rothman is the man playing much better, despite Atanga's 2 goals this season. Looking pretty smart for the press conference as well, I must admit. And looking at the calendar right now, we have Copenhagen next. We won't play that game. We've got a cup game as well. I'm not sure exactly when we'll come back for. Maybe Midtjylland and the rematch there. Hopefully we'll see some progress between our first game against them and our second, maybe SanDisk as well, to round out the calendar year. And hopefully we're pressing on in the top half of the league. But guys, if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you smash that like button, drop a sub on my channel as well if you're new. Let me know what you thought in the comments as well down below. I am loving this series and cannot wait to plow through this season and see what we can do essentially. So I will see you guys in the next one.